Hi, this is Mark with ValueCharts.com. I'm looking at a 240-minute chart of gold, and we've basically seen a correction off of another downtrend line here. This is actually something that Thomas Wood found. I was more focused on the upper range of our flag pattern, but this is a great trend line, and Thomas actually called a top here on signal feed. He was right on the mark with that, but I think that what we see here is nothing more than a correction. So I'm projecting that gold is going to go right back up and test. That was actually a signal feed. That sound was a signal feed coming through, a signal from Thomas. But basically, I think we're going to go right back up this next week and test this downtrend line. So I'm holding long in gold here. It's been a painful little bit of a correction here, and that's not unusual. A lot of times near the end of a, when the trends are turning, you'll see that violent move, when a market's moving in the down direction is starting to turn up. A lot of time it crescendos in that the direction of the trend and then starts to turn around. So the fact that we saw no follow through here, that moderately undervalued point here, which I'm going to go ahead and expand my bar spacing so you can see that. This point right here was a beautiful possibility for a long entry. I was actually stopped out on my previous position, and I got back in this long entry level here. So that turned out to be a great signal and a very low risk there. Basically, if you saw this in your chart, you're talking about getting in probably at right around the 1654.70 level, and the low was 1653.10. Now, in the grand scheme of things, that is a very small amount of movement, that from the bottom. So from where the market entered, moderately undervalued, that yellow bar segment on the bottom there, to the very low there. Now, why would I have bought there? Really, my confidence comes from a number of things, but one of them is the fact that we are looking at a bullish, higher bottom here in with the momentum indicator. We have had a lower histogram value, and sometimes I'll look at one or the other or both of these, but I like what I'm seeing with the indicator line itself. And I think that this is pointing towards a bottom here, and I think that we're going to see the market go back up, probably, possibly even fairly rapidly, but I'm expecting this to happen mainly next week. And then I believe we're going to test and end up breaking this downtrend line here. Now, going back over to the larger flag, I suspect we're going to go back up and retest that flag. So if we get a breakout above this shorter term trend line here, we should come back down and retest it, and that should be a dynamite place for us to add positions, assuming that this forecast is right. So we'll keep on watching this. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.